sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Vesta 67's workshop. Welcome to issue number 28 of Legends of Ferrari F1, the die-cast 1/24th scale model collection from our good old friends over at DeAgostini. Now, if you'd like to grab these for yourself, these beautiful iconic Ferraris, head over to their website. There's a clickable link below in the description. And you too can own this beautiful collection. This week we've got the Ferrari F1 87/88C from the year 1988, driven by Gerhard Berger, folks. Yes. So there you go. There she is there on the cover, looking rather resplendent. So we'll have a quick scoop through the magazine, see what we got. This gives us a bit of blurb in the background of Gerhard himself, as well as the Ferrari. Fewer horses. There was a reduction on the maximum turbine pressure of turbo engines in this era, and a lot of new regulations crept in, but the car looks very, very clean, doesn't it? Michele Alboreto there. This is Brazil, where the first race of the season was held. Repeated Monaco. I always remember Gerhard Berger going around Monaco, and he did a beautiful slide just coming out from Casino Square down the slope there. I always remember seeing that on the TV, and Murray Walker just speechless, bless him, at what he had just seen. Iconic. This was the year that Enzo Ferrari himself sadly passed away. A very fearsome man, a very determined person was Enzo Ferrari. There's the briefing details there on the Ferrari. This is the Austrian, Mr. Berger himself, quite a tall fella from what I remember. But yeah, he's still around. You still see him in the paddock. Very close friends with Ayrton. He really was, and I think he was devastated when Ayrton died. But yeah, very nice fella. And there's a profile there of Marco Piccinini, even. Get it right, cop. And yeah, there you go. And he finished in 1988 with 5 podiums and a victory at Monza. There you go. So that's the magazine done. Let's get the model on the bench, and we can have a looky look at what we got this week, folks. There's the model itself in its display case there with the logo and the details of this particular model. I tend to keep them in the slip cases whilst I'm handling them, just to protect the actual acrylic display case. So let's grab this, get this out of the case, and then we'll show you what we got. There you go, folks. There's a nice distinctive vase of flowers look, isn't it? Top-down view there. Really is a very slender looking car. Again, you got the seat there with the seat belts in. The steering wheel under there, buttonless. Manual gear lever, look at that. Buried away in there still. Still manual gear changes. Would it be good to bring manual gear changes back to F1? There's all the ducts there raised up out of the side to suck air in and fire it down through the car. Quite a simplistic design. It's very sort of flat down to the ground. Not much barge boards or anything like that around the sides, cluttering and looking rather busy. Just pretty much straightforward aero shape there. Side ducts there for the radiators, so the air literally just goes straight in, fires out the other side. Quite low down as well. Look how flat that is to the ground. Nice. Very simple front nose design there. Brake ducts, extended wishbones poking out from the sides there. Again, slightly wonky wheel there. I'll straighten that up later. But again, look at the radiators, how the ducting is quite simple. But also how exposed the radiators are compared to the modern cars, that these are pretty much closed off right off now. Stop anything firing up into the car itself. Quite minimal sponsors on the side there. Still looks elegant, doesn't it? Still looks very Ferrari-esque and very sexy. Quite a simple design there, exposed roll hoop. But yeah, look how low this is. But yeah, Gerhard Berger's name on the side there. No halo, as you can see. It's like the modern cars, but yeah. This is pretty much before all the modern tech started creeping in on the cars. Very simple design on the rear there, nice standard rear wing. Nice big fat juicy slick tyres on the back there. Quite high exposed brake ducts, as you can see, both front and rear. But what we class now as the modern wheel brows, you've almost got them facing forward here to try to suck air in and cool the brakes down. And then obviously Gerhard himself would have sat in there, but he was quite exposed because of his height. But yeah, it's quite scary, isn't it, when you see a halo-less car now? When you think how many lives the halo has gone on to save, it is a phenomenal bit of tech. The sides of the car there are beginning to creep up as well now in height, just to try to minimise the exposure of the driver's head. But there you go, folks. Nice simplistic design there from an era of F1. 1988 there. This is Gerhard Berger, looking rather splendid. Don't forget, folks, if you'd like to grab these and add these to your collection, because we know you want to, head over to the DeAgostini website. Click the link in the description below, and you too can have one of these on your bench, just like me, to get two brum brum noises. In the meantime, to help me out, if you can just click a little faster and subscribe to the channel, helps me grow my channel, keeps the channel alive. Ring the bell whilst you're there and select all. That way you'll get notified of upcoming content. Until then, thanks for coming in and keeping me company. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.